Early enough you can see the fishing fleet, their lights reflecting from over the horizon. That green glow. That's the squid fleet. Those are a couple of individual fishers there, and the little red lights are some more boats. It's early. Oh, I stepped on something extremely sharp. I don't know. That hurts. Woohoo! I like it out here this early. Nobody but me. Looks like there's a boat over there. Yeah, so there's the bright fishing fleet, and then just to the right, that green light there is right in front of the sun. Oh, I don't know what I stepped on. It hurt. That much I know for sure. Good morning, Adam, Bradley. I'm well. How are we doing today? It's currently 5:20 in the morning here in Thailand. Man. There's the beach and all the different hotels. Can't really tell anything this dark out. Yeah, that red light is a small fishing boat that's close, and then in the background is a green glow of the squid fleet. Oh, I'm from Wisconsin in the U.S., but I live in Thailand for over a decade now. How about you? Where are you from? I can't make that out. I can see Orion constellation still. Some of the city lights are a little bit bright. Excuse me. Sorry for the unsteady camera. I'm holding it in my hand. We're looking east on the western shore of the Bay of Thailand, southwest of Bangkok, about 4 hours, in a city called Hua Hin. And we're here to catch sunrise. Stand in the warm water. Sure, Joey, who couldn't go for a snack? Man. Another beautiful sunrise is teed up for us. Been coming out here on cloudy days and rainy days to see the sun no matter what, and I wake up this morning and I see stars in the clear sky. I have to come down and catch a sunrise today for sure. Sorry for the wiggling camera. I'm just holding my phone up. I'm not a pro, yeah? I don't do this for subscriptions. Sorry again, switching hands. I don't do this for likes or anything like that. I'm just doing this because I find it beautiful and I want to share it with people. So that's it. Yeah. Tamuchi's in the house. Wishing you a good morning. Yeah, Marissa, you're right on time to catch a beautiful sunrise. Morning, Lawless. What's up? In an ocean. I am in an ocean. Hello, Badia. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Badia. Marissa, this is the western shore on the Bay of Thailand. I'm southwest of Bangkok, about 4 hours, in a city called Hua Hin. It's absolutely gorgeous, Lawless. Big Mo. What's up? I love it. I am not in Bangkok. I'm southwest of Bangkok. I've lived in Thailand for over 11 years. I hope I stay a long, long time. I don't care much for Bangkok. I mean, most of the time that I've gone there, it's been for documents or paperwork or something like this, so it wasn't entertaining. But the time I've gone there for fun, it's been fun. I'm just not a whole lot of people person. The water is just slightly warmer than the air. It's probably about 85, 86 right now. It's kind of warm overnight tonight. This beautiful morning. Oh yeah, stewed chicken feet and fried chicken tendons. Got to get past a lot of that living here. Starry night. Come on, focus. Not sure if my phone is catching too much of the water or too little of the water. It's never been out of focus like this. Here we go. It is, it's the waves. Stroll down here. This is a bit of a sandbar out here. Oh, the fishing guy is out here. Okay, cool. Give him some space. This is right where I want to stand, but the net fishing guy is standing here, and I don't like to crowd in. Yeah, big beach, two people on it, and I decide to stand right next to him. So even though it's not exactly working well with the camera focusing on the waves, I respect his space. It's true. I didn't see him standing out there in the dark. He was behind this little boat, and he's kind of short. Tamuchi, boo. Boo is all I gotta say. That's boo. Yeah, there's all different types of things to see here in Thailand. It's not just beaches and islands. There's beautiful mountains. It's a gorgeous country, and like many countries I've been to, getting away from the cities is the best life. The realest people, the greatest experiences. You know, but to each their own. If you like the city, go for it. They've got excellent, fun cities here. Yeah, he's just standing behind that little John boat down there, longtail. I didn't see him. Yeah, I was standing out here in the dark too for 30 minutes or so before. What in the world? Yeah, Hua Hin is a great city because it's not a tourist destination. You see how beautiful this is. It's a lovely beach. It's just not a big tourist stop. Phuket is too close to the south for people to just say yeah. And it's an international airport there, so people land and just go to Phuket and party their faces off and have a great time. All right, Big Mo. Stay cool, man. Check your body temperature. If your eyes are, it's hot down there, man. Oh, fishing, dude. There's a school right here. I can see him. I gotta get his name. I can shout it out. Come get some fish. Yeah, it is. It's much brighter by the lens than it is by the eye. It's quite diffused this morning, but all good. Cool looking cloud structure that's been developing. In the dark, I could see. Yeah, that's why I come down here. It's beautiful. How can I not? Very relaxing and calming. But energizing. I don't want to fall asleep. I want to stay awake and enjoy it. Mm. Mm. And I like getting to chat with people. All kinds of different people from all over. I don't do this every day, or I haven't been doing it long, and I'm not in it for subscribers or none of that. I just want to share this. Like I said, it's good to get to chat with folks in different places. Oh, I've been a sailor for many years. I instructed sailors for several years. Yeah, I ran a sailing school. I built sailing yachts. Uh, yeah, so I like a bit of that. I'm not a big powerboat guy. I'd much rather be cruising in silence and slowness and just, I'm not in a hurry to get anywhere. Susanna, what's up? Good morning. I like to snorkel. I've got some friends that are trying to talk me into free diving. I don't know about all that. I've been scuba diving, but I don't know. It hasn't really stuck. I'm in probably one of the world's greatest places. Yeah. Pink dolphins and duodongs and whale sharks and I'm just lovely. Good morning, Rez. What is up? Well, that's what I'm saying. They're talking about free diving. I'm like, yeah, well, I kind of do that already when I snorkel in 15 feet of water. Facts. That's what happens. You're not as buoyant as I am. I need weights. Or maybe a little, excuse me, a little motor. That would be better. A little electric guided swim motor. Then, okay. It's beautifully clear. When the sun gets a bit higher, I'll show you something that I like very much. As these waves come in just before they break, they look like a a liquid prism, and you can see the sand very clearly underneath. It's just a cool visual fluid dynamics thing. Beautiful. Yeah, right on. You got to get some inertia in your favor. Ooh, there's a bunch of little fishies over here, dude. Oh my goodness, there's a whole bunch of little fishies over here, dude. Where are you going? Why are you down there? Come here. I think they like my stinky feet. He's standing down there with his net. There's a place called High Cliff. It was a quarry, a closed quarry, and then there was another one in red granite that we would go to and dive off of the cliffs. You know, always hear stories about people getting busted up and where not to dive. I was a swimmer when I was a kid. We only lived maybe 400 meters or so from a Lake Winnebago, a big lake in Wisconsin. And I just go down there and swim every day. Take the dogs, go swimming. All day. all day. Come home and feast. Yep. When I was younger, I was in the Air Force, yeah, and I was deployed to Mombasa, Kenya. And in your off-duty time, you know, you do whatever. Go out, eat, drink, go to the beach, do touristy stuff, you know, and I get on a glass-bottom boat, go out to the reef. You know, it was a really nice beach, and the reef was, geez, I don't know, half mile out to sea. So in between was a massive tidal pool, and it was just awesome for snorkeling. Tall coral columns and beautiful fish. Different boats of tourists would come out and feed, you know, so then the fish would all swim, and if you were snorkeling at that time, you'd see everything go shoo that way. My buddy and I, Brad Anderson and I, we pressed ham on the bottom of a glass bottom boat full of tourists. Yes, we did. We did this. The boat captain tried to sell me his sister. I'm a businessman. You like my sister? Yeah, no, dude. No, thanks, man. Mombasa. What a fun time. Nice question. Look, by proximity, you know, there are many, but I really like the Australian people, and I would like to go to Australia. But there's so many, like I said, there's so many countries to see. I've seen a little bit of Laos, a little bit of Malaysia, you know, nothing of Cambodia or Vietnam. In 11 years, I've just been in Thailand and learning, you know, there's a nation in its own to learn and experience and see. Yeah. Everything is new. That's another one. That's this is on my list. I have some friends who really tell me you gotta go, you gotta go. You know, put it on your list and get there. All right, yeah. Ooh, look at all the little fish here swimming. Doot, doot, doot. That's what he's down there looking for. Hey, man. You know, when I talk about sailing, I mean South Africa, Cape Town. There's sailors that go through there. Real sailors. Yeah, I haven't circumnavigated the globe. I've done some crossings and whatnot. Maybe 30,000 miles at sea. That's nothing. There's nothing. Oh, sorry, Jocelyn. I also like Panama a whole lot. I did like, I was just in Cairo, you know what I mean? I did a lot of little cities like this, but the times that I spent longer were Panama, Saudi Arabia, yeah, like this, Kenya a bit, the UK. Favorite Thai food has got to be what's called Bun Ped Med Mak Wong. That's some pretty good Thai right there. Bun Ped Met Mak Muang is pan-fried shrimp and cashew nuts. It's a stir-fried dish with a specific sauce and like bell peppers in it and onions. Yeah, it's just lovely. And it's got kind of a bit more of a, and it's served over rice. Yeah. Not very spicy. It's kind of medium, you know, and you can add heat, and they're good about that. You know, you just tell them, you laugh and say, look, you know, farang, you point to yourself, and farang, which means foreigner. Pet nidai, I mean, spicy cannot, because they will hurt you. They know what spice is. They have one pepper here called the Phoenix Claw. Yeah, tiny red chili. I got a lot of favorites. I've always liked pad thai, but fresh made real pad thai, the way they make it here is, oh, you don't know pad thai. And pad see ew. And this is another vegetable kind of stir fry. There's so many good ones. I love mango and sticky rice. They do a sweet sticky rice and fresh mango as a dessert. Rice soup for breakfast sounds like nothing, but when they put all the little toppings of the crispy garlic and the onion and have an egg on it, it's wonderful. The least favorite is got to be what they call pala. Pala is this fermented like fish liver sauce, and it is the funk of all funks that I cannot get past. I cannot bridge that gap. I like fish sauce. I like oyster sauce. Yeah, I use this stuff in regular cooking, and I made a really good Western style flavored barbecue sauce using oyster sauce. So yeah, I like it, but this one it's so rotten nasty. I can't. And what they do is they'll use it as a seasoning. So let's say they're making a soup in the morning, and they'll start out with this. It's a funny transition too. It's What happens is they start out with oil, and they get the oil hot, and then they put in garlic so you can be close enough to smell this, and the garlic starts to fry, and you love the smell. It's wonderful. And then they throw the Phoenix Law chilies in, and you're breathing deep, and the chilies kind of come in as surprise on the wings of the garlic, right? And into your nostrils it goes, and you're like, oh, that stings, and your eyes will water a little bit, but the garlic kind of still is intriguing enough to continue breathing. Then they put this stuff in, and the, the cessation of pleasure, the speed of light has no... It's awful. I can't. Yeah, bala. Now there is some sneaky stuff that I do like, a little bit, not too crazy, but I am not afraid of some spice. But again, I don't like spice for the sake of spice. And just eat a chili and shut up. I want a unique flavor with a combination of many spices. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. That's how I believe each sauce. No singular one should stick out. Yeah, they know what they're doing. My favorite way to eat Thai food is called mukata, and this is like a Thai barbecue. They give you a small, like cone-shaped. It looks like a hat, like a cone that goes into a brim that curves up, and that sits on top of a little charcoal pot. Yeah, that you feed from the side, and the fire goes up. And around the ring of this hat that sits on there, you put in like a chicken or a pork stock or something. And then on the cone, which is vented, louvered all the way around, you start grilling meat and throw some vegetables in the water. And then while you're chatting and having a beer or whatever, the soup is working, and you're flipping the stuff on the grill, and everybody gets 1-2 pieces, and then some more. It's just kind of snacking, eating barbecue. I love it. Favorite way to eat. And then you get this beautiful soup because all the fat runs down, off the cone into that ring of soup that's working. You put egg in there, you put shrimp in the soup, right? Just let it cook. See what you do, bringing snack speech in here, talking about food. Don't get me going, dude. What? Once the sun is rising, they have visual navigation because they don't use any kind of electronic navigation, GPS or anything. They got usually one red light is the minimum so they can be seen, and then their engine. Probably a battery to charge their phone. Yeah, I don't know if you have certain dishes for different cuisines that you are your go-to in a new restaurant. Let's say when you go to an Italian restaurant for the first time, what do you have a go-to dish? Like, okay, I want chicken parmesan because then I compare that to all the other chicken parmesans that I've had, and I know where your restaurant is. I don't know if you do that. Maybe that's just me, but my go-to dish in Thailand, if I'm not feeling like I really want some crispy pork or something, I'm not sure, then I'll order that bun ped mit map mawang, the fried shrimp. It says fried, they're not deep fried, they're pan fried shrimp with cashew nut. that's what I do. And people come to visit, my friends and family. I meet them in Bangkok, and we spend a couple days. I run them around the key sites, and get them acclimatized, of course, to time and schedule and all this. And go out one night. You've got to do at least one skyline bar or restaurant for a meal or cocktails. You got to see the top of Bangkok. You got to do something on the river, a riverboat cruise, the floating market. The Wat Po and the palace are near the river, right on the river there, so you can do a few things at once. Yeah, then we get out of there. But you go to the beach, go to the mountains, something like that. The city isn't, don't hang out there too long. A couple days, move on. Yeah, but the whole time, it's a buffet of food. We sit down for lunch and I'll order several dishes, and then that's what we're having. You get to experience all the fun. They do soups like you couldn't imagine here. I still, some days I can't handle it. Like it's hot and you want a hot and spicy soup. What's wrong with you? And tom yum, which is delicious. Seafood soup, filet. You see different people on the beach, different exercising, walking. There's a monk. Some people walking to work, right? Rather than taking the winding streets, it's a straight shot down to the other end. And it's on the beach in peace. Oh. Stoney, what's up, man? How you living today? How was your day? How's your carpentry work going? I miss your lives. I just missed yours by like a minute. I'm like, oh, there's stuff. Oh. I don't know. I haven't been getting any notifications from anybody. And even worse, it doesn't seem like I can even find the people when I'm trying to look for them through subscriptions, who's live. It shows a bunch of weird stuff live first. I'm like, why am I not seeing my friends? So I know you're banning me because you hate me. And I got some sand up here on my leg. Ooh, there's a nice little crab. Half the size of my foot on the boogie. Ooh, there's an even bigger one. Hey, run. I'm a stork. I'm going to get you. I'm a crane. I'm hungry. Splinter filled. Nice. Dude, what's up, Simon? What is happening, dude? Oh my goodness. How are you? Oh man, wow. It's been a while, man. Hope you're awesome. Oh, they're going out clam digging or something. And this troop of kids, I say kids, they're probably 20 something, but they look so young. Just so, anyway, they're out here doing, looking for clams and whatnot along the rocks. Rock on, young lads, get a snack. Boom. Alive for another day. Yeah, that's it. What else can we say? So there's like a liquid prism effect I like to watch in the waves as they come in. This one might be you see how it like magnifies the sand on the bottom and clarifies it. That's pretty cool. Chowder. Clam chowder, scallop chowder, sea bass chowder, I don't care. Bring it on. I'll eat it. I didn't get this big by being picky. That's a high one. Oh yeah. That's what I understand about that area is that it's either just miserable thunderstorms like to go to the beach, or it's absolutely sublime. So you gotta wait a bit. Well, it's good that it's overcast then. At least that stuff will be picking up some of the particulates and sweeping it along quicker than it would in a clear day in a high pressure. Sucks, but about the best you can hope for. Stop Stop burning so much, Smoker. Stony. I do love the rain. I like to run in it. That's twisted. I like to swim in it. Yeah, I do. Yeah, it can get brutal. Our cooling system uses a lot of energy. You know, this is like a painting. Look at the reflection in the water, the color. is gorgeous. The original artist. Oh yeah, by the time I'm down here, I've already been up an hour and a half, and that's like 5:30 in the morning. I make sure to empty out before I get down here because I know there's no station. So, not last night. I slept well last night, but the night before I slept really crummy, and there was like this bug that was bothering me, just, and I thought it was just one, but it turns out that it was probably a lot because I left one of the sliding doors open and the screen not and the screen open as well, like at least halfway open. I'm sitting there in the morning, kind of waking up. I'm like, oh, door's open. There's freaking bugs everywhere. Idiot. Oh my gosh. All right, man. Holla. Thanks for stopping in. You handsome doppelganger. Normally only out here for a maximum of 50 minutes, but I did start early. And this is gorgeous. just 1,000 little crabs running into their holes every time I walk through. Pew, pew, pew. This little corner of the rocks is the last place the sun hits, so the doggos like to hang out under here. But the soy dog mafia is missing currently. Yeah, I'd be way out there with something that floats. So I was busy walking and staring at the morning. I like the squeaky sand. Do a little bonus feature this morning. That's Thai texting happening. They're just shouting back. So you got this pool area over here. Like here's a little coffee shop and whatnot, and a cafe. But then this pool, there's another pool over there, another one over there, another one down there. There's a whole bunch of connected pools in between these buildings. Yeah, these are big circle couches that are elevated, sitting in the pool. Like there's a shallow area and they're sat in there so you can be, a little 3-couch pool party. Scoop Beach Cafe. I wonder what they have. I hope they have ice cream. Here's another view. And all these pools over here, there's like, this is a pool. Wait, let me get my finger right. This right here is a pool bridge. You can swim across this walkway. There's another pool. There's 2 more over here. Those are interconnected. You can swim all the way around to this one. Friggin' right there. That could be your room. For hotel guests only. Swimming pools, rules and regulations. Everybody likes to read those. Do not crap in the pool. No, wait, what? Page Beach Bar. Let's see. The name of the place is on the outside. One moment. We'll walk around it.
มันเก็บเป็นด้วยเลย
Here you go. You can see the logo and everything. Verso. Or Verso. Verso.
ผมเถิงมาเลยมา
All right, friends and strangers, this is where I end it. Thanks for coming through, or thanks for watching after this one posts. I'll post this one. I don't post all of them. If we talk about something I feel is a sensitive topic or personal information, I don't post that. Just the way I do it. I'm not here for subscriptions or likes or followers, but you know, I just want to see more of the world. So I hope you get out and share the beautiful nature that surrounds us. Get to enjoy it. Yeah, brings me peace. Hope it did to you as well. Take care. God bless.